guys, I'm Mr. O. I'm the Technical Theater Director here at Eastridge. We are so excited to have you guys come and see Junie B. Jones the Musical for your field trip. I want to show you guys what technical theater is all about. We create all of the stuff that is on stage without the actors. So all the behind the scenes things we actually build, and our students take classes with me to build from scratch. So when we are designing a show like Junie B. Jones, we start with our source material. We start with the script done by the playwright, and that playwright got their material from 3 different books of the Junie B. Jones series, which you guys will see, and we incorporated those into our design. So I have scenic designers, my students, that created our design for this show, and that's what we're working on building right now, and hopefully have done for you guys here very, very soon. So come and get a closer look. This was one of our final models that our 3 scenic design students came up with. We brought in those 3 books that I just mentioned, and we've got a lot of other cool colors and drawings. Make it look like Junie B. Jones. So once we have our design ready, then we get the fun part of building it all. So we're in our scene shop right now. We've got our wood, we've got paint, all of our tools that our students use, and you can see that we've already started our construction here to get ready for you guys to come. These flats that are around me, we made it look like Junie B. Jones's little journal exploded into a live theatrical setting. We've got our purple glasses drawn over there on that piece of paper, and then come on onto our stage. This is where we'll be performing. So we have our main bulk of the set is all right here. You can see some of the book covers that we saw in the original model of the design, and this piece is really neat. If you come around, we see the classic book cover of that first time that she goes to first grade. This is where our model started, and now it comes to life for full scale. And on the back side of this is pretty cool. To give you a little heads up about this. This is a piece that can roll around and become Mr. Scary's classroom. So we're so excited for you guys to come see the show. It's got everything you could possibly want out of Junie B. Jones. We even have a slide. So we cannot wait to see you guys and take a look. This is where you guys will be sitting here very, very, very soon. Hey guys, so this is where we have our hub of communication. This is our call board for Junie B. Jones. So all of our cast and our crew members are coming here to find out the information, whether they're signing in for the day's rehearsal or performance, or they're getting some notes, or they're seeing some of our scenic designs, any update. This is where we communicate with them. I'm going to show you guys a quick tour of the entire theater. How about that? Come with me first, backstage. We're going to go into one of our dressing rooms. This is where our actors will come and get their costumes on. That wardrobe has been putting together and assembling. They get all dressed up in here, and then they start to head out to the stage. But first, let's stop by the wig room so they can do their hair and makeup. So this is the wig room, what we call, and this is where they're going to get any hair or extra wigs or whatnot that they're going to put on and get all made up in here, and then they're going to head out onto the stage for their performance. So let's go to the stage. So now we're on the stage right now, which we've already seen, but I wanted to show you guys too. When we look out here, we refer to this as the house. So we have the stage and we have the house, and a lot of important stuff for our crew members happens in the house to make sure that the audience hears and sees everything that we need them to hear and see. So come with me to the sound booth. So this here is our sound booth. This is where we're going to control all the speakers, all of our microphones, anything that has to do with sound for the show. And we want to make sure our sound engineers can hear everything that the audience can hear. They don't want to be stuck up in a booth, but who we do stick up in a booth is our lighting designers and our light board operators, because we want to make sure that they can see the entire stage. So let's go check out the light booth now. All right, so here we are in the light booth. This is where our light board is located, and our light board operator will be sitting here and watching all of the lights and everything and waiting for the cues from the stage manager, who's calling all of our cues to make all these different changes happen for our show. So take a look out here. This is where we're going to end our tour. We've covered pretty much all the basics, so we're ready for the show at this point. So this is where you guys will be in just a little while.
Hi, I'm Krista Whitaker, and I'm the director and the costume designer for Junie B. Jones the Musical here at Eastridge High School, and we are so excited to have you come see our show. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what the costumes and how we come about putting clothes on the characters that make it look like they are really part of the story. So the first thing we do is look at who are they, how old are they, what is their personality, and what kind of world do they live in. And we know that Junie B. is a first grader, and she and all of her friends are very colorful and fun. So we wanted to stick with bright, colorful characters and clothing, lots of polka dots, lots of fun florals and stripes for the boys. If it's an older character like Dad or like the teacher, then they may have something that looks a little more grown up, like a sweater vest or a jacket. And then for the characters that are very girly, like the twins, Camille and Chenille, then we have matching dresses for them so that they look just alike. And sometimes we have to make the clothing. Like this dress we had to make for Lucille, because Lucille is supposed to be the very prissy character. And she needed a dress that matched the blue, but also had lots of twirl room in it because she twirls around and around and talks about how fancy her dress is. So we wanted to make sure she had lace and bows and all kinds of fun trim on her dress. So this one is one we had to make. And we are so excited to have you come and see the show. You're going to enjoy it, and I hope you look at the characters and the costumes, and it all is a nice, bright, beautiful, colorful story for you. We'll see you soon.
Hi, I'm Jen Stewart, and I am the choreographer for Junie B. Jones. We are so excited that you are joining us for this production. And you might be wondering, what is a choreographer, or what does a choreographer do? Well, we come up with all of the movements and the dances that you will see in the production. That could be any of the songs, or even down to the transitions. So for this show, it's super exciting. We have a lot of fun stuff to work with. We have these blocks that you'll see maneuver around and create different scene setups. So when we decided to do this show, I was really excited because when my daughter was younger, we used to read these books. So I was trying to draw inspiration back on my kids when they were little, in particular first grade. Some of the moves, she would cartwheel through the house, she would play games. We played a lot of rock, paper, scissors. So you might look for some of those moves as you're watching the show.